Morocco is having its most successful run ever in World Cup history. The team has beaten powerhouses Belgium, Spain, and Portugal to make it to the tournament semifinals. The first time ever a Muslim and African country has gone that far. So how big a deal is this? I spoke with an avid soccer fan to find out. Omar Kinnereth, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Morocco in the semifinals. What does this mean for the Arab world and the African world?
Oh, at this point, it means everything. I mean, for folks that have grown up, watching soccer, playing soccer in those types of countries, I mean, it's amazing to see the first African country, first Muslim majority country that has made it to the semifinal. But it's more the way they did it that's really got me excited and a lot of people excited, just knocking off world powers like they have. So yeah, definitely, it's an overall era of joy and excitement. And it won't matter what happens tomorrow because I feel like they've shown the world, a new type of football.
They could be in tough, right? France is defending champs.
France is the best in the world, in my opinion. So it is going to be tough. But I mean, look at who they were up against, coming here. Very, very high quality team. So I think Morocco does have a plan to kind of offset all the talent of France, and we will just have to wait to see what happens here.
Now, Morocco actually was colonized by France. Does that add to the tension at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if tension is so much as more of excitement, right? Like when anytime a former colony goes up against the country that colonizes them, there is this air of natural rivalry. You see it when Portugal plays Brazil all the time. So I mean, there is that hope of Moroccan folks and people from Morocco who live in the diaspora to really to show success here. But again, a lot of the Moroccan team, half of the Moroccan team was born outside of Morocco. A lot of those players were actually born in France and play their professional football in France. So it's kind of it's a weird feeling going into this game where there's a lot of connections, not only the colonial narrative, but also a lot of players have French roots.
Yeah, and a lot of the French team is actually have Moroccan roots as well. There's a lot of crossover. What do you think it would mean if, let's just say, another big upset, Morocco actually makes it to the finals?
Oh, I mean, that would be the biggest. It would be the biggest thing in soccer history, to be honest with you, for Morocco to get there, just because they're not a highly ranked country. They come from a part of the world that has very, very good soccer players, but hasn't produced these top quality teams. I feel this World Cup of anything has shown that some of these tier 2, tier 3 teams, and you can include Canada being in tier 2 and tier 3, are catching up to the big powers. And you've seen with the success of Morocco and how good Japan did. So it's going to be very interesting in the next decade for these big European teams to really try and keep players with roots from other countries, because now Morocco has shown that yes, you can have success by coming playing for Morocco. Yes, you can go far, and yes, you can have a great career from playing on your ancestral team rather than the country that you were born in. And it's going to be difficult for the Canadian program as well going through, because a lot of our players have those roots as well. So we're going to have to do a better job to entice them to play in Canada.
Exciting times, though.
Definitely.
Omar Kinnereth, thanks for your time tonight.
No problem. Thanks for having me.